Hey y'all. So last week I was going to the airport in the morning to go to Nashville, right? And so I got ordered. I asked. I had an Uber come over, and I was driving to the airport with this Uber, and I started discuss. I started a conversation with the driver, as I always do, because it's always fascinating to me in terms of why people chose to drive for Uber. Was sometimes it's financial, sometimes it's freedom, sometimes it's like whatever reason, right? um, in the course of our discussion, I asked him, so do you do this full time? He says, no, I have a job that goes from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. And I was like, what, where is that? He went on to explain, like, he works at a hotel as an F&B manager in Arlington, which is close to where I live. And there, and then obviously he's working extra hours from 5 to 10 or 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. just because he needs the extra money. So I was like, why? He's like, oh, I'm about to buy a business. I made an offer. We're going through negotiations. So then again, obviously got me more curious. Like, so what kind of business it is? So he said, it's a restaurant business. He's buying in Manassas, in another area near where I live, and what he said was, oh, I've been dreaming about this. I have been working for someone else. I would like to have something on the side so that can make money and help me grow and blah, blah, blah. Long story short, then he was asking me where I was going. As I told him that, I was going to an online marketing conference, he was asking me more about online marketing. And then I was like, why do you ask that? He's like, well, I'm about to buy a business and, I need help with online marketing. I was like, why don't you do it yourself? It will save you money, because I think, you're just starting up, you're putting all this cash into a business and you're working and with Uber to make extra money. So why would you not, why don't you just do it yourself? He was like, Sajid, I know what I'm good at. I can look into the restaurants. I've been in the food and beverage industry. I am a food and beverage manager at a hotel. I know the profit margins. I know what I can work on. Do you really think, if I start going into, doing social media promotions, marketing, when will I do that? When will I run my business? And when will I look at, what's coming in, how to handle my customers and things like that? And, that's a very fair statement, he said, right? Which is, he has not even started his business right on the get-go. He knows tasks, he is good at tasks, he needs to delegate, right? And oftentimes, even I will tell you, the online marketing conference, I was there last week, I saw so many business owners, right? They were trying to do 20 things at the same time, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. If you don't have the money and you have the time, go do it. But this guy realized he's gonna bite the bullet, and he's like, the Uber guy was, hey Sarah, how are you? Exactly the crossroad I'm right now. I would love to hear which crossroad you are in, but I would definitely tell you, it might, hurt you. It might, pinch you a little bit to find and delegate tasks, and obviously sometimes it's worthwhile. It's hard to find the right person to delegate it to, and that's obviously that's another can of worms right there by itself. But think about it. If this gentleman, if he's starting a restaurant business, he was telling me and he was explaining to me, do you really want me to go and learn design so that I can make the menu, make the promotions? Tomorrow is the Super Bowl is coming, right? That was last week, and Super Bowl will happen last Sunday. And he was like, Super Bowl is happening. Do you want me to go and make flyers and put up the ads and put up all those things? Would I want to do that? Or should I think about, what menu to serve, whether, I have enough room, capacity, all the staff's ready and everything for the Super Bowl? He was like just giving me an example, and I was like, wow, that is so true. Yet time and again, I see again entrepreneurs, businessmen, whatever we call them, leaders. Sometimes we lose that vision. And I will tell you, in my own business, I used to do that, right? I used to think I could do everything, and I can. But the only problem is, I realized was I was the bottleneck of my own business. I was getting in the way in the growth of my own business. and I was getting overworked, and I was yes, Ismail Said is saying team building and delegation is the prime task skill for impactful leadership. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I will share with you, and I'll be very honest and very frank, is that this is something, and obviously I learned the hard way, because obviously if you're not doing that delegation and management, then what you're doing is you are, overworking and burning out. And now there's to my defense, and to everyone else's defense, sometimes we feel like, if we do it, we will do it faster, and that's lack of systems and processes in place. But sometimes it's better to slow down and put systems and processes in place than to rush into it, which I used to do. And then obviously then I'm working like 5 jobs, right? I'm wearing 5 different hats, and then next thing I know is it's not helping anyone, right? I am now cranky, I don't have enough sleep, I'm super tired, I'm exhausted, and now I'm snapping at everyone else, and now projects are not happening on time, and things like that. So many things. I have so many scars and so many lessons learned. But the thing is, if you're a business person, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're someone, please do yourself a favor. Figure out, if you are, again, number thing is, dude, if you're in business and you don't have a marketing budget, like it's like you opening a business and not saying, oh, I don't have money for electricity. And I've covered this, I've touched on this topic, I believe, in the past as well, right? If you are opening a business and you don't have forget about business plan. If you don't have a financial worksheet where you are not putting down, how much money I'm going to spend in marketing, dude, you are not taking seriously in business. You are not seriously in business. You are a entrepreneur, or whatever we call them, because you know what? We should, let's see what Sarapa says. I am building an education platform, looking to delegate all my marketing, messaging, branding. Oh, that's Sarapa. That's a lot of, let me see if I can read. Cash flow is still tight. Again, that's the story with all startups and all bootstraps, right? I mean, we are always short on cash. However, one thing I will tell you, and again, what you need is multiple different hats, because marketing is a big thing, and you also have like marketing, messaging, branding. They're like 3 different. Even in marketing, there's a lot of things. I would say yes, that's great. You didn't. What I would say, Sarapa, is, and we can talk more about it offline or even online and share with everyone else what we think, and just have a conversation. But I would say, sometimes you can do joint venture, right? Hey, I'm absolutely great with, management, or I can help with strategic decision making, whereas you help me with marketing, or you help me with this. So again, I've seen that happen as well in the industry. Again, we have to be creative. We're entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs means we are problem solvers. If we want to be problem solvers, we cannot have a small money issue stop us, right? And I know Sarapa very well, and she's nothing but fabulous. She has helped me a lot. She has guided me every time I've spoken to her, and our paths have crossed. She's amazing. But what I want to say is, we are entrepreneurs. We are not going to take no for an answer, right? If we wanted to take no for an answer, we would actually be going and getting a 9-to-5 job, or we would actually be like, that's our future. We do it because we have a calling in us. We want to do something good. We want to solve problems because we feel like the world will be a better place, because we know how to make it a better place through our special sauce, our awesome sauce, whatever we call it. So where I'm going with this is, Sarapa, and to anyone who's watching it, let's not make money our crutch. I know we are all entrepreneurs, and if we're serious about it, if we set our intentions on it, we can figure it out. Again, by no means I'm saying anyone is using that as a crutch, but I'm just saying we can figure it out through joint venture, through friendship, and whatever, just to get the ball rolling. And then marketing, if you're done right, yes, Ismail Said, founder should at least take marketing and branding. I wish that was a mandatory criteria when you are trying to open up a business, as when you go to a business license. Hey, did you take this course? If not, you cannot open a business. Because you know what, we see 90% of the businesses fail, not because they have a shitty product. It's just that they cannot get their message out to the right people at the right time in the right way, right? They just and eventually by the time they figure it out, it's just they run out of money and they go out of business. So seems like you all are have good points, great points, and I just love the fact that you all are sharing your feedbacks, and this is something I'm also learning from you all. Believe it or not, I know it might be very hard to uh, you know conceptualize that, because I'm just realizing that as you're sharing your feedback and sending me your comments, I'm learning as well. But let this be I hope this is something we share with everyone else. Even you don't have to be in business. If you're in a management position, try to find people to delegate tasks to, right? Don't do things even if you can, because if you're doing all the tasks, then how are you thinking about bigger and better things, and how will you get to the next level? So let this I would like to continue this discussion. If you have ideas and comments and you want to follow up, or you want to jump on a Facebook live with me, yes, Sarah, but that's amazing, right? She has already bartered services. Like, this is amazing. Like, that's a true entrepreneur right there. And I look forward to, talking to you. And again, like before I was wrapping up, is like, if this is something, you want to brainstorm with me, hop on a Facebook live call, or in a private Zoom call, I'm more than enough. I'm game. Just let's talk, let's do it, because what, if we share what's in us and we share with everyone else, other people benefits. And by the way, I will tell you, people have messaged me, people have no idea, no clue to, somehow they have found my videos, and they have messaged me, and that just motivated me to share more. And I'm gonna do my absolute best to come here as frequently as I can, and keep my messages short and tight, so that people find it easy to watch, rather than using a lot of filler. But I know today it went longer than I expected, just because you all engaged and I got so excited. But this was, I hope this was worth your time. With that, take care until next time. Bye bye.